Good morning, everyone. My name is Sid Jeffrey, for those of you who don't know me. I'm the Anzac Day Coordinator for the Hilltop War Memorial Hall and Dawn service. Our committee are very sorry that under the current circumstances we had to cancel the service this year. Service has been held each year since the Memorial Hall was built and dedicated in 2000 with a catafalque party provided by HMAS Creswell. The committee has been lucky enough to have a catafalque party for all but 2 of the following years. Dawn service has been held for at least 20 years, so I hope it can be held for a lot longer than that. Please bear with me to honour the service personnel whose names appear on the Hall Honour Roll. They are B. Beaver, G. Bride, R. Carter, B. Carter, B. Carter, there were 2 B. Carters, A. Coates, R. Coates, J. Dick McGuigan, G. Fisher, A. Foreman, L. Foreman, F. Foreman, R. Foreman, E. Gross, N. R. Gross, P. A. Gross, H. Hill, J. C. Heineman, J. Knowles, J. London, H. Moore, J. A. Monday, M. Needham, S. Needham, G. Palmer, J. Palmer, F. M. Sadka, C. Webb, and 2 of the Ladies Air Force, E. Dick McGuigan and M. E. Gross. The only way to honour these people, we can't open the hall, is to read their names out. We will now recite the ode. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. The going down of the sun, and in the morning we will remember them, lest we forget. Now please let us have a minute's silence. Thank you all, and let us gather again for service next year at the War Memorial Hall. Thank you.
For many years I rose at dawn to honour our gallant dead, those who left our nation's shores, oblivious to what lay ahead. But this year I must stand alone and face a deadly scourge. I cannot join my comrades, no matter what the urge. And through the curse of nature, we cannot gather as a crowd, and signs of close affection cannot be allowed. It came from far across the sea, there was little we could do. Despite boundaries and borders, it managed to seep through. It took the sick and elderly, and some still in their prime, and all the cures of the past did not work this time. For one fact man has never learned along the research track, how to fight blindfolded with one arm behind your back. We all had witnessed terrors in peacetime and in war. Some of our brave medics had seen it all before. There were so many reasons and theories did abound. United with one purpose, a solution must be found. I bow my head and say a prayer and recall that sacred vow as I feel the autumn chill crisp upon my brow. I listen to the whispering breeze and turn to briefly see the ghosts of all our fallen standing there with me.
When I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived the free life of the rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun, and they sent me away to the war. And the band played waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amid all the tears, flag waving and cheers, we sailed off for Gallipoli. Oh, well, I remember that terrible day when our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell they called Suvla Bay we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was ready, he primed himself well. He rained us with bullets and he showered us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. Nearly blew us back home to Australia. And the band played waltzing Matilda when we stopped to bury our slain. We buried ours and the Turks buried theirs. Then it started all over again. Those who are living just try to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. And for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, while around the corpses piled higher. Then a big turkey shell knocked me arse overhead, and when I awoke in me hospital bed and saw what it had done, I wished I was dead. I never knew there was worse things than dying. For no more I'll go waltzing Matilda all around the green bush far and near. For to hump tens and pegs a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. They collected the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind and the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And when the ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where my legs used to be, and thank Christ there was no one there waiting for me to grieve and to mourn and to pity. And the band played waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. Oh, nobody cheered, they just stood there and stared. Then they turned all their faces away. So now, every April, I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, renewing their dreams of past glories. I see the old men, all tired, stiff and worn, those weary old heroes of a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band plays waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. But year after year, more old men disappear. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they march by the billabong. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?